Wow. Hello, welcome to an unboxing. Welcome, guys. Hope you're having a good day today. I'm having a pretty good day. I got a box, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm enjoying myself, feeling myself. We're gonna be opening up this box of OP-08 for One Piece stuff, as is tradition. And this song, actually, let me do my audio test real quick. Make sure you can hear me. This song. Okay, yeah, you can hear me. Let me quickly just skip this one song, and then we'll move forward with our lives. There we go. Anyways, hope you're having a good one. Hope your pre-release in your boxes, I hope they're all the best. I hope everyone who's watching this video in the future opens up a manga of whatever box you bought. Is this playmat even? No, it's not. I can immediately, I gotta go a bit to the left, I think. How's that? A little more to the left, I think. I gotta drag everything. This thing's incredibly heavy. Well, to drag. Not heavy to lift. Oh, that looks about right. Anyways, finally we can look at a full box and open it up. See what goodies are hiding just beneath the surface. Oh man, why is my desk mat is all kinds of screwy today. Everything, as you can tell, I just got back home a minute ago, and maybe the computer, I don't know. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Maybe if I like what there you go, maybe a little more than that. Come on, there we go. That's not so bad. So anyways, as tradition, we will open up the box and then mix up the packs so that it's truly random and I don't have to like figure out the seating of each pack. You know, we'll run into the cool stuff as it comes along. And yeah, as far as this set, I would say this set, out of the past recent sets, I don't know if I want to say if it's the strongest or the weakest, because I feel like OP-01, in all fairness, was a relatively weak set, I think, but it was an extra set, you know? I would say as like a main set, this is probably the weakest main set I think we've gotten. Since, I'm trying to think, OP-07, that was 5,000 years in the future. OP-06, that was Wings of the Captain. Come on, please shuffle. You're making me look bad. But yeah, I feel like out of all the main sets, this one feels like it's probably the weakest one out of all the main sets, only because we've had some major bombs recently. This probably feels about on par with like set 4? Oh yeah, set 4. Set 4, where the majority of the leaders were like, we can't attack and the cards we're gonna give you are not great. Not to say that they were bad, like Rebecca. All of Rebecca's stuff was really good. Obviously that's where we got Black Sabo. So how bad of a set could that really be? But in hindsight, like as far as like leaders, in this set, none of the leaders really stand out as like crazy strong, crazy powerful. In case you're not aware, like in OP-08 is gonna be the first time like the US or the Western players have their own meta. Only because in Japan, the Japanese players had unrestricted access to Law and all of his shenanigans. And that leader is now banned. So we get to discover a new meta where Law is no longer an issue. And it's gonna be interesting because there's a chance that like Marco could potentially take, you know, first place. Obviously, I think Lucci is still gonna be kind of like king of the castle for now until the starter decks come out. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I would say like maybe Pudding has a chance. There's a Pudding leader. Other than getting the waifu tax, I think Pudding is gonna be probably a good leader to get an alt of if you can pull it. Just because like obviously Big Mom Pirates are relatively strong. They're kind of old. There hasn't been a ton of support. This is the first time they're getting support. See if I can get these in here without destroying my whole box. Does not look like I will be able to. Come on. just shake it up a little. Ugh. I'm sure my most valuable cards are in the mix up here. As is tradition, just destroy your cards as you try to put them back in the box in a nice orderly manner. There we go, finally. So yeah, let's see what we get. One what am I looking for? What I'm looking for is obviously like purple cards. I'm looking for the 3-drop pudding. That is a ramp card. I would like an alt of that. I think she looks really cute as the alt. Obviously Black Maria in whatever form she comes in, I will be more than willing to take. There's the obvious 7-drop, what's his name? 7-drop Jack. 7-drop Jack is pretty good. That's a meta relevant card. 9-drop Kaido I think is really good. I would like to get the alt. The alt looks awesome. Beyond that, I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit more because again, the music just can't chill. Hold on, I need to be able to see the volume, the sliders as I'm doing this. So you need to shush. Cannot see the sliders. That looks a little better. I wish there was like a way to like minute volume changes with YouTube, because I kind of have to do it on my own. There we go. But yeah, those are kind of that's what I'm looking for right now, is primarily like meta relevant cards. Any leader obviously would be great, but let's open it up. Let's start cracking packs and see if I got anything worth. Honestly, like obviously I think the chase piece is obviously the manga rare. The manga Rayleigh is a great chase piece to get. Other than that, I would say the 5-drop Luffy, there's an alt of 5-drop Luffy that would be great to pull. Ugh. Stupid packs. Always a pain in the ass to open these packs. Come on, buddy. We'll get there at some point. Give me a minute to kind of shake the rust off, and I'll be opening up packs like a pro in a moment. Biscuit Warrior, I recognize this. This is relatively, well, obviously it's new, but this is going into like the pudding deck, and we're gonna have fun trying to get things to autofocus again. There we go. So Biscuit is under the rule of the game, you may have any number of cards in your deck, of this card in your deck. It's a blocker. So this is like the Kuma or the Pastifistas. It's a new rendition of the Pastifistas where you just have Biscuit Warriors, however many you feel like. Speed Jill. Is that right, Speed? Well, we'll call him Speed. Speed is a on-play reveal one card from the top of your deck and place it to the top or bottom of your deck. If the reveal card type includes Whitebeard Pirates, this card gains Rush. Okay, cool. It's kind of like a really expensive searcher, sort of. No, not really. It scries and then it can have Rush. Oh, here's another one. Oh my god, how do you say his name? Viscount Hayoko. That's a tough one. I recognize the guy. I think he's like a long leg tribe, something like that. He's got long limbs. He also has the I guess like some kind of zone that lets him transform to different forms of chicken. I think it's a paramecia. Anyways, what he does. So he's on opponent's turn, on KO, Dawn -1, playable to 1 count, Nirato. I'm gonna butcher these names. With a cost of 6 or less from your deck, then shuffle your deck. This is really good. I've seen a couple of, I haven't seen any videos, but I've seen that people have been messing with like these guys in particular. So excited to see that deck kind of flourish some point in the future. So this is Kuromarimo, I believe is how you say that. Anyways, it is on play if you have chess KO to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3k or less. That's fine. Ulti or vanilla. Candy Maiden. It's a Candy Maiden. Oh, okay. This is from, yeah. That's from the Big Mom Pirates. So this is a main Dawn -1. Rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less. Then return all your life cards face down. Okay, and then trigger, add 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and set it as active. That's fine. Not too bad. Inuyarashi. Cool. I keep forgetting the camera. Camera's in a new spot. Slightly new spot. There you go. Not bad. On play, if your leader has the Mink type, up to 2 of your opponent's rested characters with a cost of 5 or less do not become active during your opponent's next refresh phase. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is playing into the green strategy of like, I'm gonna rest your stuff and never let you play with it again. Southbird, Sky Island stuff. On play, look at the top 7 cards at the top of your deck, play up to 1 upper yard, then place the rest of them on your deck. That's pretty intense, just to get a stage out of your deck. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, we got Chopper. Here's our first boy. Our best boy, honestly. I don't have any interest in playing Chopper. He's cute. I like him. I think he has a really nice ult. But what does he do? Once per turn, activate main, give up to 3 of your animal or Jump Kingdom type characters up to 1 rested on each. So it's a go wide strategy, very similar to like Zoro, except it's 2 colors instead of 1. So not bad. There's Wanda. What the heck, Wanda? That's a scary looking furry. I mean, she's a mink. She's not a furry. But I mean, my goodness, the person who drew this. There's a lot of detail there. Really fuzzy tits. It's so strange to see detail on some of these characters. Anyways, this is Wanda. Wanda is on play. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal 1 mink type card other than Wanda. Add it to your hand, and place the rest at the bottom of your deck. Yeah, Wanda's cool. She's the searcher for animal keep for minks. So not bad if you want to play Carrot. Oh, yes. We got one. We have 1 Who's Who, but we need like 2 more now. So a friend of ours gave us a Who's Who that he had pulled from a pre-release. So now we have another one. Who's Who. This is a great card for CP stuff. In Lucci, you definitely want these. So obviously 5/5, 2k counter. On play, trash up to 1 card from your hand, KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. Trigger, KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. Really good for just a 2k. Decent stats, 5/5. There's nothing wrong with that. And then there's our Dawn. My beloved son had better be all right. That's really good. If you're still rocking the Whitebeard deck, that's the perfect card for you right there. We'll put that there. Actually, I'll keep leaders out as well, because who knows? Maybe I want to play the leader sometime in the future. But yeah, so far, decent pulls. Nothing to, be upset at. It's a good first pack. Good opener. Good starter meal. I swear I will be able to open these packs normally, like everyone else I see on these videos. Everyone manages to perfectly open up these packs. Doesn't look like they ever have any issue opening up a pack. They're just gods at it. There we go. I recognize this card. Buckin, Weevil's mom, aka Weevil's mom. Also, I'm not gonna do any spoilers, but she's also somebody else in the story that's relevant. But yeah, Buckin, former rock pirate, really cool. Your turn. Okay, so your turn on play. Up to 1 of your Edward Weevil cards gain 2k power during this turn. This is crazy strong. I think this is cool. For 1 Dawn, buff up your Weevil, which is usually a 6 drop or 6k power. Not bad. Really hard to search for. That's the only downside. Shishilian, I believe. Another mink. I don't remember very much about the Mink Pirates arc. I know it's a very short arc, but that's about as much as I remember. I know Jack's in it, but my memory of it's super hazy, so a lot of these characters don't look crazy familiar to me. So he is a on play. Up to 1 of your opponent's rested characters with a cost of 3 or less will not become active during your opponent's next refresh phase. Very similar to the other card we looked at not too long ago. Mont Blanc Cricket. Always happy to see you, Mont Blanc. Always fun. I believe he has another vanilla card in a previous set, so nice to see him here. Hamlet. One of Oda's favorite smile users for some reason. He loves Hamlet. So hopefully he has a good effect. On play, play up to 1 smile type character with a cost of 2 or less from your trash. That's okay. If you're want to play smiles, I guess that's good. I recognize this. This is actually a relevant card. Namul, I believe. Namul. He's part of the Whitebeard Pirates. So he is a blocker. On play, draw 2 cards and place 2 cards from your hand to the top of your deck in any order. That makes sense. Because this is in the Marco deck. It makes sense because it kind of arranges your stuff. Calgara, the boss monster of Calgara, the leader. If you didn't know, that's your boss monster. He's incredibly handsome for some reason. I don't remember him looking that good in the story. In the story, he always just looked really mad. So I'm glad to see he kind of cooled off. Doesn't have so many frown lines anymore. Burn Bazooka. Oh my goodness. Burn Bazooka. This is a counter. Up to 1 of your leaders or characters gain 4k power during this battle. Then you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand. If you do, add up to 1 Shandian Warrior type card from your top of your life. Wait, from your hand to the top of your life, face up. Okay, understood. I got it. Duval! Duval. My man turned a leaf, became a good guy. Duval, Flying Fishman Pirates, let's go. Or Riders, he's not a pirate, I guess. So, he's a 2K counter. That's good to know. Not searchable as far as I know. He's got a massive thumb. That thumb. Brother, what do you do with that thumb? My God. So, Duval, he's on play up to one of your characters gain +1 cost until the end of your opponent's next turn. Okay, understood. So you can +1 one of your characters, so it's harder to remove. Atmos, I recognize Atmos, another Marco card. So on play, you may reveal 2 cards with the type including Whitebeard Pirates from your hand. If your leader type includes Whitebeard Pirates, return up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less to its owner's hand. Okay, I get it. It's fine. Nothing wrong with this card. Probably, it'd be great in Boa Hancock, but unfortunately it's Whitebeard Pirate locked. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, this is this is the Kalgara that I know and love. The psychotic, angry sky what is it? Shandian warrior. So he's a 5 life, 5k power. Attach 1 Dawn. When attacking, play up to 1 Shandian warrior type character from your hand with the cost equal to 2 or less than the number of Dawn cards on your field. If you do, add 1 card from the top of your life cards to your hand. Okay, understood. So this lets you float out different Shandian warriors. That's not bad. You enjoy that. Oh, Jozu. Jozu I know is good. I see this in a lot of lists. So 6/7. On play, you may return 1 card. Well, you may return one of your characters other than this card to its owner's hand. Really good for Boa Hancock. Return up to 1 character with a cost of 6 or less to its owner's hand. So it's a bounce effect. It bounces 2 things. It bounces something, I believe, from your board and your opponent's board. One of your characters, yeah. And plus, it's like a decent sized body. It's good. It's just not the greatest in Boa because obviously it's not searchable, so it doesn't have any extra synergy. That's fine. And then Dr. Kreia, as we see, let me make sure actually I remember to put the leader back here. Dr. Kreia, great card. I mean, well, great character. Good card. Still an enigma because I believe she's the oldest living human still currently in the One Piece story. I believe. I might be a little bit off, but I think she's like 120 something. She's relatively old, but obviously she doesn't look anywhere near that age. But she is a Dr. Kreia Drum Kingdom on play. Look at the top 4 cards at the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Tony Chopper or Drum Kingdom type card other than Dr. Kreia. Add it to your hand, then place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. So there's your searcher for Chopper for Animal Kingdom stuff. Not bad. Our next card will be, I'm going to keep trying to open it like you would a normal pack. I wish they made these a little easier to just tear from the top. Like, tear like that. Not so easy. It's still, and this little tear tab sucks. I hate this little tear tab. You can never get a great tear off of this. There we go. The little tabs are getting longer as we dive deeper into the set. There we go. Come on, buddy. Oh, just stop trying to spoil me. I don't want spoilers. I just want to look at the cards. Chess. There's Chess. Chess also part of the Junk Kingdom stuff. Very strange archer. I don't think we're ever going to see him again. Not for a while, at least. So he's a 3/3 on play. Give up to one of your opponent's characters -2k power during this turn. Then, if you don't have Kua Marimo, it's one of the cards we already looked at. Play up to 1 Kua Maru from your hand. Okay. So this is like what, the Omaholi combo, except worse. Not bad. I'm not going to play these cards, but you know, they're pretty good. There's Parasparrow. Parasparrow is a on KO, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and rest it. Slow rest, but it's not bad. Very, always a slightly creepy guy to look at. But I mean, I don't like him. He's okay. I will argue that he hasn't done anything horrendously wrong, but I know a lot of One Piece fans would probably contest that. So Dawn -1, play this card. Okay, so you can Dawn -1, play this from your life, or you can just play this straight up from your hand. It doesn't have counter, so I don't recommend playing this really. It's not the greatest ability, but it does something. So there's your Angel, Charlotte Angel, a 2/3, 1k power. Just one of the Big Mom kids that I don't think we've seen really. So it is activate main. Once per turn, you may trash 1 card from the top of your life cards. If your leader has Big Mom Pirate type, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life at the end of this turn. That's actually fine. It's not terrible. Add 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life. Activate main once per turn. Trash a card from your top of your... So it's cycling the top card of your life. It's not the end of the world. It's a good budget card. Don't think it's going to be super necessary. We've already read you. What is that? What? Excuse me? What kind of... Oh, okay. Helicopter. That's a very... It's Triceratops and helicopter mashed into one word. That's extremely hard to understand. But it looks cool. It's an Animal Kingdom pirate thing. So it is, if your leader has Animal Kingdom pirate type, give up to one of your opponent's characters -2 cost during this turn, then KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 0. For 3, that's not the greatest for an event. And its trigger is KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. So, not bad. I wouldn't play it, but it's okay for Animal Kingdom stuff. Or, yeah, Animal Kingdom pirates. Roddy. There's Roddy. I'm sure the most vital character in the Zoe arc. So he is on play if your leader has the Minx type of it and your opponent has 7 or more rested cards. KO to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less. Resting at 2 or less, there's no cost reduction in green, so it's not the greatest. X-Drake. The Among Us sus pirate. So he's a 4 cost 6k, no counter. Attach 1 Dawn, this character gains +2 costs. That's fine. It does have an effect for a vanilla body, which is interesting. There's Opera. Another Opera card. This is our second Opera card, I believe. Still just as horrifying as the original Opera. My goodness. You are a very scary dude. So he's a 6/6. On play, you may trash 1 card from your hand, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost equal to or less than the number of your life cards. Okay. That doesn't seem that great. That's okay. If you like... I guess, like, you can't even play this on... Nah, probably not the greatest card. I don't think it's that great. Milky, let's go! Wife. I'm not a furry, but wife. That's wife material right there. So it's a 2/0. Milky is a mink. Activate main. You may rest this character. If your leader has mink type, set 1 Dawn. Set one of your Dawn cards as active. Are you a mink? You are not a mink. Dang it, Chopper. What are you doing, bro? Why can't you be a mink? Well, he's not a mink. He's a deer. Albert, also known as King. Probably top 10 sexiest men in the One Piece universe. I think that will not be contested. Hello, can we look at the card for a minute? Hello, can we please look at the card? Please, I want to show off his sexiness. Please, let me... Oh, there you go. There he is. What a man. My God. Like, if you did not believe in, like, Spanish novellas or romance books, he's literally the main character of those romance books. So he's a 4/5, 1k counter. Activate main. You may trash this card. If your leader has the Animal Kingdom Pirates type and you have 10 Dawn cards on your field, play up to 1 king with the cost of 7 or less from your hand. I guess that's okay. I don't know. Yeah, that might be okay. I mean, he looks really good, which is always a bonus. We got S-Hawk. I don't even know if S-Hawk has like an alt, but S-Hawk is pretty cool. I like S-Hawk. There we go. There he is. I think he's actually like relatively good, if I remember right. So he's a 4/5, 1k power, or 1k counter. Attach 1 Dawn. If you have less life than your opponent, this character cannot be KO'd in battle by / attribute cards and gains plus 2k power. So it gets a +3 essentially, so it becomes an 8. Trigger, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If you have 2 or less life, play this card. Yeah, it seems fine. No, it's a good card, good yellow card. Yo, never mind, let's go. Hello, yes. We got S-Hawk and we got S-Snake, let's go. Look at that. The true champion, the true chase card. Yo, oh, come on. Let's look at her, like, +10 cuteness. My God, I honestly did not... I wasn't expecting to get S-Snake. It was a card I was like, oh, I like S-Snake. I think S-Snake would be very cute to have as like a alt. I was not looking forward to, like, I did not think I was gonna pull it. So S-Snake. We didn't even see like a regular S snake. We see the alt first. That's amazing. 5/6 1k power on play. Up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less, other than Monkey D. Luffy, cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. Trigger, activate this card's on play ability. So it's a baby boa, which is very fitting because obviously this is this Seraphim was made with the DNA of boa. So it makes sense that it would have a lot of the same attributes as boa. Even has the same devil fruit. Oh my god. Yo, what a card. My goodness. Yo, that's so cool. I was not expecting to get S Snake. Not one of the chase cards I wanted, but like always happy to see her. Let's go. All right. That's made my day already. So let's see, what else can we get? Let's see if we can get someone else. Actually, one of the alts I want to get is Bonnie. I want to get Bonnie as an alt in this set. So that's one of my goals, is to get Bonnie. Because I think she's going to be great in the Enel deck that I have. I'd also like to get Namis, but the Namis I'm not too concerned about. I'm more concerned about getting the Bonnie alts. Okay, so BB. BB, just a vanilla creature. Ginrami. I actually like Ginrami. She's really cute. I think we've seen her before in the past. In a previous card. Oh, she was in the starter deck, if I remember right. Dude, great art. Gunrami, I'm glad you came back. You're still a Smile user, but I think it's because you didn't get any superpowers. So on play, if your opponent has a character with a cost of 0, draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards from your hand. That's okay. Not upset by that. This pack feels oddly like thicker for some reason. I don't know why. Harasparrow, Charlie Cracker. Here's Charlie Cracker. I believe Charlie Cracker can play the Cracker Warriors, Cracker Soldiers out. Let's find out though. Activating once per turn, Dawn -1. Play up to 1 Biscuit Warrior. There you go, from your hand. Yep. So it's just like a Sentomaru. Is it like a better? I don't know if it's a better or worse version of Sentomaru, but it's a version of Sentomaru in purple, which is nice. I'm glad they're bringing that ability back. I really like Sentomaru. I just wish he was more playable. Maria Onion Bear, Miss Onion Bear herself, the goat of One Piece, the goat of Drum Kingdom, the one who took down Wapple herself. Absolute king, or queen in this case. What is this? We would never sell a comrade to an enemy. Very nice. So activate main, it's a 1-drop. So you may rest 2 of your characters. None of your characters can be KO'd by your opponent's effects until the end of your opponent's next turn. Rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. Not bad. It's like a good like board protection. Not bad. I don't think it's bad. If you're playing a defensive green deck, you could use it. Like Rosinante, the Rosinante leader could use that in his deck. I don't think it's a bad include. Phoenix brand. What the heck is this from? Who is this? Oh, this is when Marco kicked the Big Mom ship. So it's a 4-drop. You may reveal 2 cards with the type including Whitebeard from your hand. Not bad. Place up to 1 character with a cost of 6 or less at the bottom of its owner's deck. Oh wow. Ooh. Place up to 1 character with a cost of 6 or less at the bottom of its owner's deck. This is actually pretty good. So for Dawn, you're getting rid of a 6 cost. Like no questions asked. The only thing it's asking you to do is to reveal 2 Whitebeard pirates. Obviously, if you don't have Marco as a leader, this immediately drops as a playable card. But not bad. I do like this. This could be really good. This thing, my god. Chesmarimo, I think is how you pronounce that. I'm not 100% sure. But there's that abomination thanks to Wapple. So your turn. If you have these 2 characters in your trash, this character gains plus 2k power. So 6, 7, 8. 5 for an 8 cost, or 5 costs for 8k power with a 1k counter. I guess it's fine if you want to do that. I wouldn't. There's Charlotte Opera again. There's Cloven Rove, or Cloven Rose. Yeah, that's how you say it. So this is up to 3 of your characters gain 1k power during this turn. Then give up to 1 of your opponent's characters minus 2k power during this turn. Trigger. Give up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters minus 3k power during this turn. Probably good. Not bad. I'm not going to be using it. Oh, there's Carrot. Okay, cool. I'm always down for a Carrot. Really great. This is another great card for like Rosinante and like any kind of green deck. I wouldn't say it replaces Bonnie as a 5-drop, but it definitely does complement Bonnie as a card. Why is she so pink? No, yeah, she is just really pink in the art. She's just super pink. Very cute though. She's very cute. 5-drop, 6k power, 1k counter. On play / when attacking, pretty important. Up to one of your opponent's rested character with a cost of 7 or less will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. So this freezes your opponent's characters with 7k or less, or 7 cost or less. Not bad. You can't use it for Jack because Jack gives himself +4 cost. But for any other, 7 cost character out there, really good. Oh yeah, we're leaving you right there. So very cool. I like Carrot. I would like to put it in that Rosinante deck. Maybe in the future, if I get enough of them. Because I've been wanting to rebuild that Rosinante deck for a while. I feel like it needs a proper upgrade now. It's been a while since I've touched it. So let's try to open this without looking at what's in there. You might get a sneak peek, but I'm not. I'm not getting a sneak peek yet. There we go. Oh god, there's the bird again, the chicken man. Chicken man. Viscount, Hayoki. We've already read this card, but I think the combo is really good. I think it has potential of being interesting. We've read you as well. Shishilian. Oh, what a cutie. Yo, let's go. Giant woman. Giant woman. I repeat, giant woman in the premises. Come on. I want to look at her. She's really cute. Let me show her off. Please. Please, camera. Camera. There you go. Oh, let's go. Wife material right there. I don't care how big she is. So she is, well, let's see. Alphelandra. That's a hard name to say. I'm sorry, miss. So 3/4, 2k counter. Wow, that's really handy. That's good. That's great. Big ass sword. Hello. Yes, please. You may rest this character. Okay, you may return this character to its owner's hand, so it bounces back to your hand. If your leader has the Kuja Pirates type, place up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 1 or less to the bottom of its owner's deck. Place one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 1 or less. I mean, it's good if you want to get rid of searchers. It's a 2k counter, so you can't really be that mad. S-Bear, there's S-Bear. Oh my god. Absolutely terrifying. What a face. Jesus. S-Bear. So it's a vanilla creature. It has a trigger. You may trash 1 card from your hand. If you have 2 or less life cards, play this card, then KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. Okay, not bad. I'm not gonna like diss that. So Basil Hawkins. So much potential. So much lost potential. Such a cool character design. There are you, this guy again. Kalgara. Very handsome Kalgara. Neko Mamushi. There's Neko Mamushi. We have so many Neko Mamushis, just this one's in green. I don't think it's the only green one. I think we have a few green Neko Mamushis. So it's a 5/6, 1k counter on play. If your opponent has 7 or more rested cards, this character gains rush during this turn. So, yeah, that's fine. I don't have any issue with that. If you're making a mink deck, I don't think it's that bad. Lapins, the Lapins, the absolute goats, more goats of Jun Kingdom. I like Lapins. They're very funny. So you attach 2 Dawn to this Lapin when it's attacking. If your leader has the Junk Kingdom type, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4k or less. Okay, cool. Yeah. Makes very sense. They're very vicious. They're vicious bunnies, so I wouldn't mess with them. Atmos, we've already read you. Dalton. Dalton, good to see you, Dalton. I'm glad you're finally in the game. It might not be your first time in the game, but it's the first time I've seen you. So you're a 5/6, 1k power. On play, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 1k power during this turn. That's pretty good. I don't think that's a bad ability, just on play. So you attach 1 Dawn, activate main once per turn. You may add 1 card from the top of your left to your hand. Interesting. This character gains rush during this turn. Ooh. So for 6 Dawn, you can have a 6/7 hitting a leader that is 4 cost or 4k power now. It has rush. This is not bad. I think this is great. I think this has potential. I think this could potentially be an underrated card. I don't know yet, but it doesn't seem that bad. Oh, here's Jewelry Bonnie. Jewelry Bonnie, I think is an amazing card in the set, especially for any yellow deck, any generic yellow deck. Probably wants to play this over Shirahoshi. My biggest issue with Jewelry Bonnie is her composition. Her normal art has a whole, like, not the best composition, because she is literally just a circle. She's literally a circle with limbs. I don't think that's the fault of the artist. I think it's just the perspective. The perspective didn't work out great in this piece of art, in my opinion. Of course, I could be wrong. Art is subjective. I just think that she looks like a cannonball. She looks like a cannonball, a very angry pink cannonball coming at you with fist. But that's my opinion of the art. Obviously, she looks fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with her. It's just the composition I don't think is the greatest. So let me read the card and explain why I want it. So it's a 3/4, 1k power, or 1k counter. You attach 1 Dawn once per turn. Oh, okay, let me try that again. Attach 1 Dawn your turn once per turn. When this card is removed from your... Okay, when a card is removed from your opponent's life cards, draw 2 and trash 1 card from your hand. So, as long as there is a Dawn attached to Jewelry Bonnie, if your opponent ever takes a life card or loses a life, either on your turn or your opponent's turn, you draw 2 cards and trash 1 card. That's pretty good. I think that's a great return on investment. And then the trigger is draw 2, trash 1 card from your hand. So the trigger is almost the same thing. So I like this ability. I have it in my Enel deck. I would just like to get the alts of this Bonnie. Yeah, there we go. So great card. I'm not crazy about the standard art, but I like it. I think it's something worth looking into if you have a yellow deck. So I will attempt to open this without looking directly at it. There we go. So let's try to tear this open. Oh, you're new. Hello, sir. I don't think I've ever seen this guy before. Is he from the films? Yeah, he's a film card. That makes sense. So Mush Shuru. He's from Drum Kingdom too. He's a film card from the Drum Kingdom. Interesting. He's a vanilla, so not a big deal. Cutie. Whoa! Back-to-back cutie, let's go. Hello. Miss? Miss? Hello, miss? Let's go. Sharp teeth. Panda head. What is your deal? Charlotte Piore, I believe was her name. It's a 1/2, 1k counter. You may trash 1 card from your hand, play this card, then draw 1 card. Okay, not bad. Play it if you have pudding, I guess. I'm not gonna say no. Tristan? Hi Stan. This is Hi Stan. Hello, Hi Stan. She's the nurse from Wano, also from obviously the Zone arc from Mink Island. It's a 1/3, 1k counter, vanilla body, vanilla stats, nothing too crazy, but really nice art. Oh, this card. I recognize this card. A lot of Whitebeard or a lot of Blackbeard players are playing this card now. So this is People's Dreams Don't Ever End. And this is a 1-drop counter. Trash 1 card from the top of your deck. If the trash card has a cost of 6 or more, up to one of your leaders or characters gain 5k power during this turn, during this battle. Trigger. Play up to 1 black character with a cost of 3 or less from your trash. Ooh, that's a really good trigger. I like the trigger. The actual effect is kind of like, you know, you're rolling the dice with it, because there's a chance that you might not hit a 6 cost, and then you won't get the 5k counter power unless you've managed to stack your deck appropriately. But I like it. It's a bit of a gamble card. I don't think it's terrible. Burn Bazooka, we've seen you. Rhodey, we have also seen you. S Shark, you're the other shark we have not seen. The other Seraphim. So 4/5, 1k power or 1k counter. Attach 1 Dawn. When attacking, your opponent cannot activate blockers during this turn. Pretty good. Trigger. You may trash one card from your hand. If you have 2 or less life cards, play this card. Generically good. Very similar to like Mori from the Revolutionary Armies, and obviously very similar to Luffy. The Luffy that is unblockable, the 5-drop Luffy. So it's unblockable attack. That's not terrible. Albert, we've seen you as well. Always nice to see you. Hey, there we go. We got Pudding. Cutie. I actually really like this art as well. I think this art, the standard art for Pudding, looks really great. She's extremely pale and looks very white. It's insane how white she looks in this art. But I like it. I don't think there's anything wrong with her initially, with her design. But she is a 4-life leader, 5,000 power, purple yellow. When attacking, you may return 2 cards from the top of your life cards face up. Or you may turn 2 cards from the top of your life cards face up. Add it to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and rest it. Okay. So it's ramping you. It's slow ramp, but not bad. I do like it. There's Wapple. Finally, Wapple shows up. Hello, Wapple. We've been waiting for you. We've been expecting you, sir. Wapple was still a terrible character, but he has quite the character arc. Not really character arc, but he has quite the story. He goes on quite the adventure after Drum Island. So 6/6, 1k counter. Attach 1 Dawn. When attacking, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2k power during this turn. Then, this character gains plus 2k power until the end of your opponent's next turn. So it gets buff. It's a buff card. It's a really buff red character that gives your opponent's character minus 2k power during the turn. So it's like pseudo removal, I guess, kind of removal. It definitely helps. It helps. It makes your swings massive. It's like it's a 4 power deficit. What is it? Difference? 4k difference whenever it swings, potentially. So Wapple's not that bad. Electric Luna. Here's one of the cards that a lot of people have been very interested in. I believe is it a stage? No, it's an event. But there it is. Electric Luna, pretty good card. So it's a 3 cost. Main, all your opponent's rested characters with a cost of 7 or less will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. So obviously you play this alongside something else and it becomes very devastating. Like, let's say you play a Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark rests all your opponent's characters, and then you play this, and then all of a sudden they can't they can't untap. Everything is frozen. And that's like what, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a 9 Dawn turn. So not bad. I think that's a great 2-card combo. It's just in general just a really good card. You'll be able to rest a couple of things if your opponent is too aggressive. So your opponent has to play around Electric Luna. Oh, it also has a trigger. Trigger, rest up to one of your opponent's characters. That is the Punk Gibson trigger. Punk Gibson can rest any character off of life. So that's great. It's great to have another copy of Punk Gibson if you have a Supernova deck or, you know, something. It's a meme. So, not bad. Ugh. Try not to look at this. I think that's a CP character. Okay. Guronika? That's a fancy name. There it is. He's a CP0 character. He's from, well, I remember him from Wano. So he's a 1-drop, 2k power, 1k counter. When attacking, you may place 3 cards with the type including CP from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. K up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 0. Really good. Great for like a Lucci deck. If you want to play a Lucci deck that's more CP dependent, this is not bad. I would recommend it. There's Drum Kingdom, first Drum Kingdom we've seen. So not bad. It is a 1-drop. Opponent's turn. All your Drum Kingdom type characters gain 1k power. Okay, cool. Man, Drum Kingdom, like Chopper seems like it has a lot of potential. Chopper has some chops on him. Hamlet, we've seen. Speed Jill, we've seen you as well. I think you're new. Giovanni. 2-drop, 3k power. Attach 1 Dawn when attacking. Up to one of your opponent's rested characters with a cost of 1 or less will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. Okay, more freezing. Okay, you can't take our king that easily. This easily in the game. This early in the game. I'm terrible. You can't take our king this early in the game. So it's a 3-drop Marco card. Counter, up to one of your leaders or character cards gain 3k power during this battle. Then reveal one card from the top of your deck and play up to one character with a cost with a type including Whitebeard Pirates and a cost of 3 or less. Then place the rest to the bottom of your deck. Not bad. Pretty good. Lets you cheat out a small body while also defending. It's a little high costed at 3 cost, but it's not bad. There's ulti again. King Do. King Do, what a character, man. This is the He-Man inspired character. Hopefully we get to see more King Do in the future. I don't think we do though. But he's a 2k counter, 4/4. Activate main once per turn. You may reveal 2 cards with the type including Whitebeard Pirates from your hand. This character gains 2k power during this turn. 4, 5, 6. So it's a 4/6 kind of. It's a 2k counter, which is pretty relevant. That's nice. Scratchman and Pooh. Boo. He's a blocker. Once per turn, activate main. Give up to one of your opponent's character -1 cost during this turn. Not that interesting. Duval. Giga Chad. Hey, we got a king. Let's go. Okay, cool. There he is. My goodness. Even when he's angry, he's still too attractive. So king is a 7-drop AK power. On play, Dawn -1. If your opponent has 5 or more Dawn cards on their field, this character gains rush. Okay, not bad. No counter, by the way. 0 counter. Not the greatest. Another Wapple. Always fun to get Wapples. I love Wapple. Favorite character in the whole set. Let's go Wapple. When's the next Wapple leader coming out? God, I can't get enough of this, man. Ah. And then I gotta try to open this without looking at it. I'm trying my hardest not to get spoiled, because I don't want to get spoiled of like what I end up getting in the set. There we go. Ta-da. Bryn Rummy. Nice to see you again. Pior, I believe. Shishanlin. Sparrow. There's the very difficult helicopter Triceratops card. Ulti. Namul. Brule. Okay, Brule. That's a unusually cute art of Brule. I mean, I don't have any issue with Brule. I think she is very cute. Very underrated cutie of the One Piece universe. Let's see, there's the rest of her. There we go. So it's a 4/1, 1k counter, blocker. On KO, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. Sure, that's not bad. Very strange art. I want to say it's an anime screenshot, but I don't know. That could just be a custom art. It looks good though, it's fine. Milky, let's go! Wife, 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 wife! King! Husband! There's King. We got a King. I'm pretty happy with that. I like King. I think he has potential in the new set, or in this new meta. There is a chance for him to actually come out on top. Finally. There we go. It's nice to have a new purple-black leader that could do something relevant. So he's a 4 life, 5k power, purple-black. Activate main once per turn, Dawn -2. Choose one. If you have 5 or less cards in your hand, draw 1 card. Any leader that lets you draw a card, I think, inherently is going to be good. And then its second one, give up to one of your opponent's characters -2 cost during this turn. Yeah. There's potential. Dawn -2 draw a card. Could be good. And then there's King. King the sequel. Oh, there's another card. We've seen King as well. Oh, it's Ace. So what I love about this is that this is a companion card to a Luffy card that we saw a few sets ago. There's Ace. But I love that this is a perspective from a different angle from that card. This card we have in an earlier set. Like, we have a Luffy card in that same pose, you know, facing the other direction. So that's great. I love that little detail. So it's a 5/6, 1k counter. On play, reveal 1 card from the top of your deck and play up to 1 character with a type including Whitebeard Pirates. And it costs 4 or less. Then play the rest. Okay, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck. So, I mean, I don't know what you're putting to the bottom of your deck. I guess if you whiff, you put it to the bottom. Top of your play, one character with a type including Whitebeard Pirates at a cost of 4 or less. And a cost of 4 or less. Okay. So, a 4 or less Whitebeard Pirate card. Understood. Not bad. I think that's fine. I won't be using it, but I think that is very likely a Marco deck, or that goes into the Marco deck. Reveal up the next card. Try to open this up. So far we have one hit, and it's S-Snake, which is a great hit. I'm happy to get S-Snake. I think she's a cutie. And obviously, you know, I think she's more likely to retain her value just because she's a Boa Hancock style card. This is the Moby deck. Oh no! Let's ban the Moby deck. There he is, the Moby deck. It's back. It's legal. So this Moby deck is a stage 2-drop. Your turn once per turn. When your character with a type including Whitebeard Pirates is removed from the field by an effect, draw 1 card. Then place 1 card from your hand to the top of your deck. Trigger, play this card. Okay, yeah. This is fine. This is fine in the Marco deck. That guy. Miyangi, I believe is how you say that. Miyangi. It's a mink. Dr. Mink. He's healing a cow character, I believe. So it's a 3/1, 1k counter. On play, set up to one of your mink type characters with the cost of 2 or less as active. That's fine. There's Chess again. There's Hawkins. Count. Niwar Kari. I believe we read this card. Dawn -1. Play the Baron Tamago with the cost of 4 or less from your deck. Then shuffle your deck. Yeah, I like this. I like these guys. I think that it's going to be a fun combo. Nitro. A boss. Nitro's here. You may rest this character. Up to one of your Charlotte Pudding characters gain 1k power during this turn. Cool. Activate main. That's fine. Oh, Katakuri. This is the Kid Katakuri. I believe this is actually pretty good. I think. I'm not 100% sure if this is the good one or if it's the other version of Katakuri. So it's a 2/3, 1k power, or 1k counter. Activate main. You may rest this character if your leader includes Big Mom Pirates type. Play up to 1 Charlotte Katakuri from your hand with a cost of 3 or less, or 3 or more, that is equal to or less than the number of Dawn cards on your opponent's field. Weird restrictions, but I believe this Katakuri plays a different Katakuri. Obviously not the 8-drop Katakuri, though I think there's potential. It could play the 8-drop, but I doubt it will. But there's always potential. Munch Munch mutation. So Munch Munch 3/3. Main counter, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 3k power during this turn. Then up to one of your characters gain 3k power during this turn. Wow, okay. Trigger, k up to one of your opponent's characters with the cost of 5k power or less. Not bad, not bad. 3 Dawn, kind of a lot, but not bad. Nekomamushi. Wipa. We got a Wipa. Another angry Shandian warrior. But, you know, can you blame him though? So 4/5, 2k counter. Oh, it's a 2k counter. Okay. On play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal 1 upper yard, add it to your hand. Then place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. Play 1 upper yard from your hand. So this is a searcher for upper yard. Plays it. Not bad. A lot better than the bird. Oh, hey, that's a Kaido. Let's go. Love him. Love to see it. I like Kaido. I think this is one of the. This is going to be a good meta card. Maybe not now, but sometime in the future. Some point in the future will be meta. And it's a 9/9, no counter. Activate main. Once per turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If this character was played on this turn, trash up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 7 or less. Then your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand. My god. That's a lot. There's a lot going on there. That's a Kaido. I really want the alt of this Kaido, but I mean, just having one is awesome. I don't think that's a younger Kaido, but he looks like a younger Kaido. No, because he has the scar. That's older Kaido. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. So we're getting there. I think we almost have all the leaders. If not, all the leaders? Yeah. Are we missing a leader? I don't think so. We might be, but I don't remember who. So at least we have all the basic leaders. We'll see if we get any alt leaders in this box. You know, not gonna hold my breath for it, but you know, it'd be nice. You know, RNG Jesus. You want to give me a cool alt, another alt. I appreciate the S-Snake, but maybe a manga. a manga Rayleigh would be really nice. You know, I would definitely appreciate that. There we go. So, another Moby deck. Another chess. A Biscuit Warrior. Not bad. Grin Rummy. X-Drake. People's dreams don't ever end. I never shoot you. Oh my god. Holy moly, what the heck? Oh, this is not Dr. What's his name? It's not Dr. Kreha. That's the lady doctor. Hero Luck. This is Dr. Hero Luck when he meets Chopper for the first time. Gets butt-ass naked in the middle of winter. That's so funny. 2-drop, great character. Absolute giga chat of a dad. Counter up to one of your leaders or characters gain 4k power during this turn. Pretty good. Then give up to one of your opponent's leaders minus 1k power during this turn. Even better. Trigger up to one of your leader or your characters gain 1k power during this turn. That's a good trigger. For 2 Dawn, I think this is definitely worth running because you're creating a 5k power deficit for 2 Dawn. That's not bad. Roddy, Munch Mutation, Brûlé. Ah, here it is. The Katakuri I was thinking about. This is the other one I was thinking about, where it's still a child, but he's a massive 6-drop. Massive 6-drop, 7k power, 1k counter. On play, you may turn 1 card from the top of your life cards face down. It's fine. Add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and set it as active. That's pretty good. This is not leader locked, which is great. A little high costed, but it's fine. Potentially good. Obviously, you need to play it with a leader that has your life flipped up. Otherwise, it doesn't trigger. But not bad. Page 1. Page 1. I didn't even know you were a rare. That's interesting. I had no idea page 1 was in this. The 5/5, 1k power, or 1k counter. On play, play up to 1 ulti card with a cost of 4 or less from your trash. Okay, cool. So this cycles out ultis. Actually really useful. That's a good card. Good card if you're playing the ulti combo. Because I believe there's an ulti that's a 2k counter that you can cycle with that card. So it's good to have. There we go. Try not to look at the cards. Don't want any spoilers. Let's try to tear this open without destroying everything. There we go. There's Hamlet. We still don't have a regular S-Snake. That's crazy. We have the ult of S-Snake, but we just don't have the normal S-Snake. 20 doctors. I remember when this got released. This became a meme pretty quick. See, Peckham's. Oh, what a cutie. Peckham's. He's just a softie. Peckham's is very cute. So, if this character is active, your main type characters with the cost of 3 or less other than Peckham's cannot be KO'd by effects. Okay, cool. Yeah, fine. Guillaume Vanny, I believe we've already read you. You free something. Sweet pea! Wife! Yo! What a mountain of a woman. Holy cow. It's a 4/6 1k counter. It's a vanilla creature, so that's fine. Iron Body Fang Flash. So it's a 2-drop. Whoop. Slight spoilers, don't worry about that. Main, if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, up to one of your characters gain 2k power until the end of your opponent's next turn. So, okay. That gives you a big buff for a while. Trigger, up to one of your leaders or characters gain 2k power during this turn. Okay, that's fine. Thatch! No, Thatch! Put it away! Thatch, you don't know what you found. Quickly, jump boat, jump ship before you end up dead. If this character will be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, or KO'd, trash this character and draw 1 card instead. Okay. It recycles itself, so that's not the worst thing in the world. It's not bad. For a uncommon, I believe that's not too bad. Oh, Mark, of course. I forgot, we still haven't seen Marco. How silly of me. But yeah, there's the Marco leader. We've been talking about him all day. It's the first time we got to see him. There we go. So this is the big baddie of the set. Probably the most likely to make it out of the set as a meta deck. So it's a 4-life, red-blue leader, 5k power, attach 1 Dawn, activate main once per turn. draw one card, and place one card from your hand to the top of your or bottom of your deck. Then give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2k power during this turn. There's a lot of potential. For one Dawn, that's a lot of potential for a leader. I really like him. I would like to maybe build him in the future, but we will see. Conquest of the Sea, 6-drop. My goodness. What a card. That's the combo attack from Big Mom and Kaido. Main, Dawn -2. If your leader has Animal Kingdom Pirates or Big Mom Pirates type, KO up to 2 of your opponent's characters at the cost of 6 or less. So this is Purple's, Gravity Blade? A worse version of Gravity Blade for 6. It's not too bad. Well, 6 minus 2 Dawn, that's like 8. Yeah, it's like 8 Dawn investment, sort of, to KO 2 of your opponent's 6 costs or less. I don't know, maybe. It's an okay card. I think there's potential. There is Queen. We have not seen Queen yet, but it is a searcher, I know that. Just by looking at its stats, I can tell it's a searcher. Which is great. Queen is a good searcher. Let's see, 1-2, 1k counter. Look at the top 5. Yeah, this is your Animal Pirates or Animal Kingdom Pirates searcher, other than Queen. Add to your hand, yeah. Great card. I wish it was purple, but you know, it's fine that it's black. Just wish it was purple. Realistically, I feel like Purple Kaido needs a Queen like this in his deck to be really good. Because if you get Purple Kaido a searcher, all hell breaks loose. That deck becomes a monster. Ugh. There we go. Try not to look at the pack. Try to keep everything a mystery as best as I can. Come on, buddy. There we go. There we go. So there's chats, Hamlet, BB, Angel, Peckums, Tamago. Have we looked at Tamago? I believe we have. Tamago looks familiar. So he's a blocker, 3/4, on KO, Dawn -1. Play up to 1 Vast Count, Hayoka, with the cost of 5 or less from your hand. Okay, yeah. So there's the combo. So they all play each other. they all play each other from the deck or from the hand. It's a pretty good strategy. I think there's potential. From Kelot, Kelot, I believe. 3/4, 1k counter. When attacking, up to one of your opponent's rested characters with the cost of 4 or less do not become active until your next refresh. Until your opponent's next refresh. There's a Carrot. I believe we've already looked at Carrot. Have we not? No, we haven't. I'm missing so many leaders. There's so many leaders I have not looked at yet. This is a pretty big set for leaders. I gotta admit, there's like 5 or 6 leaders in this set. That's crazy. So Carrot, 5 life, 5k power. Activate main once per turn. If you have a Minx type character, raise up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. That's not bad. That's a great leader ability. Aw, Imperial Flame. Imperial Flame, that looks like King, or yeah, it's King. Or no, well, he's fighting Marco in this. And there's Zoro. That is Zoro, and I think it's just some samurais, but that looks like Zoro in there. You can definitely tell that's Zoro. So, Imperial Flame. Main counter. You may place 3 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less. Activate main. So trigger, activate card's main effect. 2-drop KO a 2 or less. Thankfully, it's a black card, so there is potential for it to be like decent. And then Pedro. This is Pedro. Rest in peace, buddy. You may have given your life for no real reason. No, he gave up his life for a reason. It was for the sake of Carrot Stream. So it's a 4/5, 1k counter, blocker. On KO, choose one. Rest up to one of your opponent's characters, or try that again. Rest up to one of your opponent's Dawn cards. KO up to one of your opponent's rested characters with the cost of 6 or less. That seems like a much better ability, the second ability. But I do like that it's a modal spell, so you can kind of choose one or the other, you know, depending on what you want to do. So it's a perfectly fine card. I'm sure we will run into another alt at some point. Starting to get the itch. I'm starting to shake in anticipation for my manga Rayleigh that's hiding in this box, surely. Okay. Let's go. Esper. Angel. Drum Kingdom. People's dreams don't ever end. We never sell out a comrade to an enemy. Roddy. Smoothie. Smoothie is a vanilla creature, but it's fine. Jinbei, what did they do to you, boy? My boy, what happened to you, buddy? Jinbei, they made you beautiful. Why are you? I mean, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Like, there's a new Straw Hat deck that makes sense for this. So 5/6, attach 1 Dawn when attacking. If you have a character with a cost of 8 or more, give to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Edward Weevil, 4/5, 1k counter. Attach 1 Dawn when attacking. Return up to one character with the cost of 3 or less to its owner's hand. Probably good for Boa Hancock, I think. That's potential. Obviously, the other one is a little bit better. It's the die for. Mama. My goodness. Big Mong, get a hold of yourself. So it's a 3 cost, main, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and set it as active. That's fine. Then if your opponent has a character with 6k power or more, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and set it as active. So potentially ramp for 2. Very likely ramp for 2 because you're playing this at 3 Dawn. Trigger, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. That's fine. It's a perfectly good ability. Here's another page 1, and hey, okay. Edward Newgate, that's the, what is it, secret? Super rare? 10 drop, 12k power. Edward Newgate. Absolutely insane looking art. Not the alt. I believe the alt's slightly different, but it looks just as good. There you go. Like it a lot. So we have a on-play ability. If your leader type includes Whitebeard Pirates and you have 2 or less life cards, select all of your opponent's characters on the field. Until the end of your opponent's next turn, none of those selected characters can attack unless your opponent trashes 2 cards from their hand. Otherwise, they attack. Man, that's oppressive. And it's an on-play ability. Okay, that's not bad. I think that's pretty flavorful with like a Quake fruit ability. Not upset by that. It's a great 10 drop, my goodness. So, there we go. I believe that's a secret or a super. Yeah, I believe that goes here. So, not bad. Ugh. Let's try to get something else. And then there's this guy. Speed, Cracker, Ice Bear, Helicopter Man, Helicopter. Why? Oven. That's a new card. There's Oven. Oven, I don't know. Is he an underrated character? I don't know a lot about Oven. So he's a 5/6, 1k power, or 1k counter. When attacking, Dawn -1 KO to one of your opponent's characters with the cost of 3 or less. Yeah, that's fine. Custard. That's a new card. I can definitely tell that's new. I don't think we've seen Custard yet. She's cute. I like her. So 1k counter. Activate main once returned. You may add 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your hand, up to one of your characters gain 1k power during gain 1k power until the end of your opponent's next turn. Okay. Not bad. Custard is okay. The Earth will not lose. So this is a Shandian Warrior one. Counter. If your leader has a Shandian Warrior type, up to one of your leaders or characters gain 3k power during this battle. Then play up to 1 upper yard from your hand. My goodness. They love the upper yard card. Holy cow, they love their stage. That's insane. Another Katakuri. That's fine. Still got a good chunk of cards. My goodness, a few packs left. We're burning through it. We're getting there. And then, oh, gotta. Oh, no spoilers. Ugh. There we go. BB. 20 doctors. Warrior, that's too many doctors, man. X-Drake. Kenny Maiden. Calgara. King Do. Auvergne. Kankelot. Kankles. Dalton. Love that guy. Electric Luna. Second Electric Luna. You probably want to run at least 2, maybe 3. I don't know. At the minimum, I would say you will probably want to run 3 of those. I don't think that's a unfair statement to make. 3 electric lunas if you're running a green deck, or something with green in it. But there we go. Do 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 do. Bump 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 bump. Biscuit Warriors. I think that's gonna be a fun deck. I think the Biscuit Warriors and the chicken guy. Oh, Sheephead or Sheepshed. Sheepshed's a 2/3, 1k counter. Attach 1 Dawn, your turn. Give all your opponent's characters -1 cost. Actually, that's pretty good. Not type lock, so there's potential. But yeah. Anyways, I think like there's a potential for the Charlotte Pudding leader to actually be like semi-good. If you want to play like the chicken guys and the crackers, this is Mont Blanc Nolid. Probably one of the original explorers. Very cool guy. Another like boss monster in the Kagura deck. It's a 5/6 1k counter on play. If your leader has the Shandian warrior type and you have a Kagura character, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't KO anything, but you know, it heals you. That's fine. Sasaki? Sasaki, that's a new one. It's a 2k counter. Interesting. Okay, what do you do? Activate main. Rest up to 1 of your Dawns. Okay, rest 1 of your Dawn cards, and you may rest this character. Give up to 1 of your opponent's characters -2 cost during this turn. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm not upset by that. And there is another Dawn card. Not what I want to be pulling, but you know, nonetheless, I like it. Move these around a little. Get these out of my face. Do 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 do. Let's see. So we're getting like semi-close, but we probably have like maybe like 5 to 7 packs left. And I would say like overall, like probably not the best box. I don't think that's ever been open on camera, but you know, I'm having fun. I'm pulling cards. I'm having a good time. I got pretty much all the leaders now. I can play any leader I want. Got a mix of like all the common stuff that people probably aren't going to be playing, but nothing to be too upset by. I can probably play test a bunch of different decks in this set and kind of test it out with these cards alone. Hiking Bear, that's a new one. Who the heck is Hiking Bear? Bro, where are you from? You're from Dome Kingdom. Hiking Bear is a 2k counter. Attach 1 Dawn, activate main once per turn. Up to 1 of your animal type characters, other than this character, gain 1k power during this turn. Okay, sure. Cool. Burn Blade. That's definitely new. 5-drop. Main. You may trash 1 card from the top of your life cards. KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 7 or less. Wow. That's a lot better. Trigger. You may add 1 card from the top of your life cards to your hand. Add up to 1 card from your hand to the top of your life card. So cycle is your life. Add up to 1 card from your hand to the top. That's actually a really good trigger. Holy cow. 5-drop to KO a 7 or less. You may trash 1 card from the top of your life. It's like a 2-for-1. It's not the greatest return on investment, but it's fine. There's Weevil again. Yeah, there's Hero Luck. We got a regular Hero Luck. Man, he looks scary as hell. And he has 0 power. What the heck, Hero Luck? Bro, what do you do? So, Hero Luck, 2k counter, 3 power, or 3 cost. Activate main, you may rest this character. If your leader is Tony Chopper, all of your Tony Chopper characters gain 2k power during this turn. Sure, that's fine. Speak of the devil. The absolute cutest version of Chopper that has ever existed. Probably not true, but you know, potentially true. That's a that's a pre-time skip Chopper if I've ever seen one. What a cutie. He's a 3/5, no counter. Your turn, on play / when attacking. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck and play up to 1 animal type character with a cost of 4k power or less. Rested. Then place the rested card to the Then place the rest of the cards to the bottom of your deck in any order. Okay, understood. So it cheats out bodies. It does it a lot. So your turn, on play when attacking. Yeah, pretty good. Very cute. I love whenever we get to see like old school Chopper. He looks so silly. I'm never used to seeing Chopper look like that. There we go. Try not to get spoiled. I don't want any spoilers before I look at the pack. But I think we've seen almost every card, every like common, uncommon, potentially every rare in the list. So we could probably burn through these pretty quickly and just see like what the regular stuff is. So we're gonna just do that. We're just gonna quickly burn through these. Oh, that's new. Garchu. The heck? Garchu. So it's a 1-drop main. You may rest one of your Ming type characters, rest up to one of your opponent's characters. Trigger, draw a card. That's actually pretty good. So you rest something, you'll pay 1 Dawn. You rest the opponent's character. Not bad. Sheepshed, Jozu, and hey, whoa! Hey, holy cow, look at that. That's Carrot. Yo. Hello? Yo, let's go. Why is she so pink? Carrot is very pink in this. Holy cow. Yo, that's sick. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Can I get the foiling to show? Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. That is sick. That's a great foil to get. Let's freaking go. 2 cuties. Hell yeah. Faith in humanity restored. Let's go. That was awesome. Hold up. Gotta put these away appropriately. There you go. There you go, Josie, before you get lost in the bulk. There we go. That's awesome. I love that's such a cute carrot. My god. I can't get over this carrot. Look how cute she is. God damn. My goodness. That's so, look at her face, man. How can you say no to a face like that? Oh. Love her. There's this guy. There's another cracker. Let's see. Ginrumming. Man, I'm very excited. I might end up putting that into the Rosinante deck I have. There's Marco. There's our Conqueror of the Sea. Oh! Shaki. That's Shaki. I know it's Shaki. Shaki, Yaku? That's a difficult name to say, miss. But nonetheless, probably a woman that if I saw in the real world, I would be very scared to talk to. I would never make eye contact with her, but she's very cute, very, very beautiful. So 5/6, 1k counter. Your turn once per turn. When a character is removed from play by your effect, if your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, your opponent places 1 card from their hand at the bottom of their deck. Then rest this character. That's fine. Pretty good in the Boa Hancock list. But the fact that it rests itself, I don't know. Could be good. There's potential for that. I don't know yet. Requires playtesting to see if it's good or not. But it's an Amazon Lily card, so it could be a good like Amazon Lily tribal deck, I would say. Well, we'll have to test it out in the deck and see if it actually plays out the way I think it does. There we go. Okay. Now try to look away as I open this. Yo, let's go. Hello? Cricket. There's Cricket. Nitro, Thatch, Inuyasha. There's the like very creepy looking Wanda. Let's take ibuprofen together, Wanda. Oh, Zoe. Here's Zoe. I didn't know Zoe was gonna be a rare, but there you go. Very cool. So Zoe's a 3-drop stage. Activate main, you may rest this stage. If your leader has a Mink type, set up to one of your Dawn cards as active. End of your turn, set up to one of your Mink type characters as active. Probably good. I don't know. That seems good. Stages don't tend to be the greatest in the game, so be interesting to see how it plays out. Try to open this up. There we go. Come out, Cracker. Come out with your hands up, Cracker, before I freeze you to death. I can't get rid of that. I love that Hero Luck event card. It's so funny. Southbird. Yeah, it's the same card. Garchu. There's Queen again. Oh, yo! Black Maria, let's go. I need one. I need a playset, but I got one. And you know what? I'll be honest. I do like the standard art of Black Maria a lot more than its alt, but you know what? I'll take it. This is so cool. 3/2, 2k counter. Activate main once per turn. If you have no other Black Maria cards, add up to 5 Dawn from your Dawn deck and rest them. Then, at the end of your turn, return those Dawn cards from your field to your Dawn deck until you have the same number of Dawn cards as your opponent. So, this is an awesome card. Guys, you have no idea how good this card is. Law, obviously, Law was an absolute menace with Black Maria. And now I have a suspicious feeling, at least, it's going to be at least a little bit easier to get your hand on Black Marias. Hopefully. That's, fingers crossed, Black Marias don't become too expensive in the future. But you never know, man. But always happy to have one. I got one. Now I have to buy 3 other ones. Oh, God. I suspect Black Maria, it's probably going to sit around... At the current time, I assume Black Maria is going to be about a $3 card. I think that's a safe number to put it at. I don't know what its actual price is right now. I think it will eventually, you know, level out to about a $1 card. Hopefully. That's the hope, of course. But you never know. Man, I hope Black Maria becomes like a 50-cent card, but I doubt it because it's just that good. There's Smoothie. And then there's a Pooh. Not crazy about a Pooh. Lapin. There's a Wipa. And there's another Who's Who. Nice. I think I need one more Who's Who for a playset. And we'll be Gucci. Oh man, we're down to our last 2 packs. Bro, why? Why is it always gotta end like this? I never buy enough packs. A box is never enough for me. I need more. I need more. But honestly, this has been pretty good. It's not been the worst box, thankfully. I think the worst box was, oh, what was it? Whoever had the Foxy stuff in it, Foxy Pirates. I think that was last set, right? That was a horrible set. That was my worst box opening. My God. I got nothing but Foxy Pirates from that box. I was cursed. At least this one has been a much better opening than the last one. Because at least I got 2 cuties. Like I'm always happy to get, you know, cute alts. You know, cute women in my alts. Thank you for loving me. I recognize this card. This I think is a good one. There's Ace. Very sad moment right before he dies. So main, if your leader type includes Whitebeard Pirates, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Reel up to 1 card with the type including Whitebeard or Monkey D. Luffy, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest of the ball in your deck in any order. Trigger, draw 1 card. Pretty good searcher. Searcher, event. You thought it was over. Oh, how you were wrong. Oh, we got the carrot. Hashtag I'm not a furry, but very cool. I really like this alt. Whoa. Yo, look at that. Look at that foiling, that etching. Hold on. Can you see the etching? It's all the outline. Let's freaking go. Look at that. Yo. Hell yeah. Hashtag I'm not a furry, but I would. Second to last pack. Hell yeah. Bro, we did it. We made it out, boys. We did it. We cheated the system. Let's go. Not a bad box. This is a great box. Hell yeah. Bro, I'm happy. All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. That was already a great box to begin with. This is such a good box. This is our victory lap now. Like, we're done. This is it. There's no way. No other card in this deck, in this pack, could up that. S-Shark, Jinbei. Oh, I stand corrected. We have a pudding. Yo, let's go. I want the alts of this pudding, but you know what? She's really cute. Both versions of pudding are really cute. 3/4, 1k counter. Your turn, once per turn. When a Dawn card is from your field, it return to your Dawn deck. Add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. So it's essentially the Blocker Kid ability, but on a much smaller, much cuter body. So let's go. Very cute. Love this. Oh, speak of the devil, we have Esnig. Dude, what a loaded pack. Right, the last pack, last 2 packs. Absolutely waited. You guys have been fooled. I waited these packs. I took the pack off camera and I changed it out for a god pack. You guys don't realize it, but that's exactly what I did. You know, get played. S-Snake. So that's what that's the normal S-Snake. That's what she's normally gonna look like. There's the alt. And we've already read S-Snake, but yeah. Holy cow. What a pack. What a great box. It saved itself right at the end, which is very appropriate. Because that seems to always happen. At the very last moment, we get saved. So very happy. There's Newgate. We can put Newgate back here. There's our 2 Dons. All our little leaders, man. We got, I think we have every leader now. We can play whatever deck we want. We can check out all these great cards. Put all the good ones to the side. All the ones that are not going to be playable. Yeah, we'll put you there. Wanda. Wanda's probably my least favorite. I know that's going to be worth something. Just kind of trying to separate these as I see fit. I don't know exactly what's going to be worth money and what's not going to be worth money. I have a vague idea what's going to be worth it and what's not going to be worth it. But who knows? Prices could change and fluctuate. Some of these cards might end up being really good later on. Some of them might be absolute trash later on. We'll just have to wait and find out. Hell yeah, let's go. What a great opening. This is such a loaded, such a goated opening. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you're watching live or you're watching the VOD later on, thank you for spending time with me. I always appreciate you guys being here, hanging out with me and whatnot. And thank you for giving me your luck. I don't know if green's here, but you know what? This is the luck of green. Literally the luck of green. We got 2 green cards. Very appropriate. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Next week, I don't know what we're doing next week, but we're doing something next week. I'm probably, after this, I might end up going to, probably by next week, I'm gonna try to upgrade some of my decks with some alts, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and love you and leave you here, and until next time, I will catch you guys later. So goodbye. Goodbye, 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 bye, 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 bye. Look at all the cool cards I got. Goodbye. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. I don't want to ruin them, but I will see you guys. Bye, 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 bye.